I'm so excited to play with new makeup, you guys. I've been doing, you know, my Project Pan for a while. Not for a while, for the past month, but I've been like focused on those products. So grabbing new products is really exciting to me. I love drugstore makeup. I forgot how to do my makeup on camera. So weird, right? I just put on a little lip oil. This is from NYX. This is Everything lip oil. I used to be obsessed with these. If you see this in store, pick it up because it's so good. Primer. I have two primers here. I have the CoverGirl Skin Smoothing and the CoverGirl Illuminating Primer. I'm gonna go in with the Skin Smoothing Primer first. This is a really great primer. This really just kind of makes your skin feel just really hydrated, but smooth. These CoverGirl primers are really, really great. And then I am going to dip into the illuminating one just because I want that glow. So I'm just going to take some and put it kind of, not really focusing anywhere, just, you know, where I would naturally glow. This primer is beautiful. I just love the feeling of these. They're not like super thin, but they're not super thick. They're just like a perfect mix, if that makes any sense. So really quick, I'm going to do my brows off of camera just because that takes the longest. I'm going to take the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade Light Brown. And you guys know I'm obsessed with the CoverGirl, the Easy Breezy Brow Gel. It's actually in the white tube and it's the clear one. I'm going to try the tinted one today just because I just haven't really played around with this. And today is my day to play around with makeup that's not in my Project Pan. So for eyes, I have the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. This has been a favorite of mine for, I want to say about like 3 years now. It's kind of a way more liquidy and sheerer version of MAC Paint Pot, but it's a lot easier to work with. It doesn't dry out as fast as MAC Paint Pot. This stuff is so good. I feel like nobody really talks about it, but it's always something that I've loved, and it's a really, really great eyeshadow base if you want to hide your veins a little bit, but also not make your eyelids feel so heavy with like a bunch of cream. Like, it doesn't matter how much of this you put on, it just feels so lightweight. It comes in two colors. You can get a more pink base or more yellow base. I want them to come out with more shades, but it doesn't look like they are. So for eyeshadow, I pulled this guy out. This, I believe, hits right at like $8.99, I believe. I don't know if it's Color Cosmetics or CC Color Cosmetics. They sent me this a while ago, and I believe they were trying to dupe the Laura Lee palette. You guys can't tell, but it's so cheap and the shadows feel so soft, so I want to play with this today. This is the Dope palette. I just love the vibe of this, so I pulled that out, but I also pulled the City Mini palette from Maybelline. I bought this palette a while ago and I just really love the colors in here. I think these colors are beautiful. Really quick though, I am going to take my Essence Brighten Up powder and run that on my eyelids just to set that in place because I don't like when my eyeshadow base is tacky. I think I want to take the shade right here. It's just a good transition shade, and I'm just gonna pop this right in my crease. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So I'm just gonna pop this right into my crease a little bit. And I think I want to dip into this Maybelline palette and take this purple shade right here, this one. Just kind of put that on the outer edge of my eye. I think I want to use a glitter today. We'll see though. Ever since I decluttered all of my eyeshadows, which by the way, I'm so glad you guys loved that video. I have a bunch of declutters coming. But yeah, my whole collection is decluttered and I feel so good. I feel like I know what I have, even though I still have a bunch. It was so hard for me to find a palette that was under $10. I don't know. I really struggled. I'm glad I kept some of like the brands that nobody really talks about. This palette really is a really great palette. I don't know, I'm starting to like a lot of brands that nobody really talks about. I'll do a video on all the brands that I've kind of discovered. I think I want to add maybe this like chocolatey brown. I want to see if that deepens it up just a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit. I kind of want to play with some of the glitters in this palette, but this glitter in the Maybelline one looks so nice. I also have this glitter from Sister Cosmetics. This is in the shade Stardust. This is Stardust. It has like an orange shift to it. Maybelline one. So I think what I'm going to do is take this shade and put it all over the lid and then kind of do like a little spotlight on the eye. But first I'm going to take the It's You setting spray. This is my holy grail. This stuff is so good. So many of you guys picked this up. I talked about it a while ago. I'm still loving it. I just opened a new bottle because it's literally my favorite setting spray ever. It smells so good. But I'm just going to dip into that shade right there in the Maybelline palette and make sure to spritz my brush. I don't know what they put in it, but that stuff smells so good. Anyways, I'm just going to put this on. I feel like it's a little bit darker than I would like, but I feel like at the end of this look, it'll be okay. It's leaning more on the gray side. It looks a little weird because I've got warm tones on the outer part of my eye, and then my whole lid is kind of pulling more cool toned. And then taking the Sister Cosmetics glitter, this could either really ruin this look or take it to the next level. I feel like it's gonna ruin it, but whatever. We're playing today. Oh, I actually really like that. It definitely catches the light a little bit more. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but definitely does. This line is a little harsh up here. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then just kind of blend it. I'm gonna kind of tap the edges. We'll play with the eyes a little bit more. I'm not done. I definitely want to blend those, but I have to let this dry before I put any powder on top. I am gonna put some lashes on. These are the Kiss in Little Black Dress. These are just really pretty natural lashes. Normally I use Ardell Wispies. These are gonna be different for me because the band looks so thick. Before I put those lashes on, I'm just gonna take the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Black Love, and I'm just gonna kind of line it like I would a liquid liner. So I'm just gonna take this pencil and just kind of smudge it a little bit, just like that, just to kind of get a little definition for those lashes, because that lash band is really thick. You don't need to because the lash band is thick, and that band can kind of play as an eyeliner, if you know what I mean. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with the lashes. You guys know I love the Duo Black Adhesive. This lash glue is like my favorite. If you guys been following me for a while, I actually kind of use this as eyeliner as well. It just makes putting on lashes 100 times easier. All right, so I'm just gonna take them and put these guys on. Yeah, they just go onto the eye so easy. It's almost as if you had like the magnetic lashes. They just go right on. Yeah, these definitely are not my favorite lashes. They're really good for natural, but I just can't with this band. My eyes feel so heavy right now. I'm just so used to having like a really small band on my lash, and these kind of go straight. I think it's the way that I put them on. They don't like curl up, you know what I mean? But they are really natural if you just want a short, good lash. I don't want anything long today. So for foundation, I love the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth. I have mine in the shade 125. It looks a little dark, but I feel like, who cares? This is a MAC pump that I put on here, and I just kind of switch it out throughout this foundation. I think I'm done with this. Yeah, it's a little darker, but we can make it work. Also, this e.l.f. sponge is so good. I love it so much. I got it in a set at Christmas time. I'm just gonna take this little cap out and kind of scoop some product out. This foundation is probably my #1 drugstore foundation. I've been using this foundation for literally years, and I also keep this foundation in my kit as well. It just works with so many different skin types, and I just really love it. And for concealer, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I grabbed this out. There's so many drugstore concealers that I love, like Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I love that concealer. That is my #1 drugstore concealer. Whoa, that is really light. Holy crap. I didn't realize that this was so light. I haven't tried this in a while, and it's newer to my collection. I do really like the original concealer from them. That one's really great, but I love anything hydrating because my skin is super dry. My skin kind of fluctuates. Like some days it'll be oily, some days it'll be dry, but majority of the time it's usually pretty dry. The coverage on this isn't, you know, my favorite, but it does brighten up really well, and it does give you like that dewiness, if you guys can tell. For powder, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I still have not even tried this. I'm really excited to though. So I'm just gonna take some and put that under my eyes. A lot of people really love this powder. I've had it for a while, and I just haven't felt the urge to use this. I don't like to leave bake on too much, so I'm going to wipe that away. I just feel like it's like any other translucent powder. I don't feel like it's any special. I'm gonna take the Brighten Up powder again and lay that under my eyes just for a little bit more brightness, because I feel like that concealer didn't cover as much as I would like it to. I'm gonna finish up the eyes really quick. I'm gonna take that first shade that we used and run this on the lower lash line, and then dipping into that Maybelline palette and taking the shade right here, that purple shade, and also running that under here. I'm gonna take another Essence liner. This is just their nude one, and run this under here just to brighten up a little bit, just because I feel like my eyes are so dark for some reason, and my bags are just extra dark, so anything to open up my eyes a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara really quick. This is from Believe Beauty. This is a Dollar General brand. I just love how the wand of this is. I'm just gonna kind of run that through the lash, see if I can lift them up a little bit more. I did kind of blend that shadow a little bit more. I am not a fan of this eye look, you guys. I'm really debating on posting this video because it's just not working out. The lashes, the eyeshadow, I don't know. Something about it, I just feel like, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. If the lighting looks off, I just feel like I look very yellow and the lighting is just really orange. I'm gonna take the ColourPop Coconut Beach bronzer. I have not even touched this yet, and I've had it ever since it came out. Just haven't touched it, so I'm really excited to play with this and see how good it is because I'm really excited. Okay, before I go too overboard with the bronzer, I probably already have. I don't know, this lighting looks so weird. So weird. I don't know, something about it. Hopefully it exports differently. For blush, I brought out my Burt's Bees blushes. I have the shade Shy Pink. I have Toasted Cinnamon, which is a classic, and then I have Bare Peach. I think I'm gonna go with the pink one just because my eyes are a little bit more like maroon, pinky. These blushes are really great. They just have so much fallout. But I am a really big fan of Burt's Bees. I really love their brand. If you guys want me to do a full face of Burt's Bees makeup, let me know. I think that would be a really fun video to do. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. sponge again and just make sure that everything is all blended out. I just ran down the stairs. I just got a package from It Cosmetics, so I'm really excited to see what it is. I am gonna spray my face really quick with the Sister Cosmetics setting spray. If you guys want to get anything from this video, I'm telling you, this setting spray is so good. So for highlighter, I have the e.l.f. Shimmer Highlighting Powder. This is in the shade Starlight Glow. I want to do a full face of e.l.f. makeup too. I feel like that would be a fun video. So let me know if you guys want like Burt's Bees full face, like whatever full face. I feel like the lighting looks a little better now. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and pop this on my cheekbones. This highlighter is such a pretty highlight and so affordable. I believe I got this at TJ Maxx for like $2.99 or something, but they do retail for under $10. I believe they are $6.99 or something like that, I think. I'm also going to take this and put this on my brow bone and in my inner corners. For lips, I'm going to take the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. And, ooh, I need to sharpen this. Let me see if I have another drugstore lip liner. So I have this one from LA Girl. This is in the shade Bare. So I'm just going to line my lips with this guy. For lipstick, I have the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Cookie. Again, this is something that I bought, but just haven't had the chance to use. I see everyone use this shade. So pretty. Love it. This is actually the first lippy stick that I own from ColourPop. I did not plan on buying more because I've got so much lipstick that I need to use. Wow, this is really nice. I think I want to put this in like my stash drawer. So I knew that I wanted like a nude center. So I'm going to take this Maybelline shade in the shade Bare All. I was looking on Ulta's website to link this and I could not find it, but any like nude, like pale shade will work. I'm just going to set this right in the center. I think that's it. I don't know. For some reason my camera, the lighting just looks really weird. So I cross my fingers. I hope it doesn't look like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.